Hey YouTube, I'm back again. This is me, MugenLord, and I want to discuss a quick topic on Persona 4 Arena. That's right, it came out Tuesday, and I had pre-ordered my copy, and I decided to give Arc System a try with this new title. I was never really a big fan of Arc System, not because of their mechanics or anything. It was because I wasn't fully aware, of their existence. Even back in the day when Guilty Gear came out, I knew nothing about Guilty Gear until they were in their third, fourth, I don't know how many installments they had, but once they got into their later installments, that's when I was pretty much aware of Arc Systems, and I decided not to get into the Guilty Gear because I was pretty much late into the franchise. So pretty much people who've been following the games and everything are pretty much going to be good at the game and know the story and stuff. So I didn't bother to really touch Guilty Gear at all. But that's when they had announced and released Blaze Blue or Blaze Blue, however you want to call it. I decided I'll give it a try. So my brother Keo Lancer had bought a copy, and I tried it, and I could say Blaze Blue was pretty good, but I don't know, it wasn't something I could grasp. And and a lot of Guilty Gear fans I was talking to were expecting some Guilty Gear feeling from Blaze Blue and didn't get that feeling, so some of them were left disappointed. So I kind of pretty much skipped over Blaze Blue as well. But this time around, Arc System had joined forces with Atlas and decided to take their Atlas famous RPG franchise Persona and decided to put it together and make a fighting game out of it. So I was like, oh, cool. One, if you don't know by now, I'm a big RPG buff, so this was a perfect chance to say, hey, let's give Arc System another try again, and it's pretty much with RPG characters from the Persona franchise. So I was like, okay, I'll give it a shot. I haven't played any Personas, but I heard good things about the Personas at that time. Plus my brother had Keo Lancer had the Persona games, so he'd been playing them for years. So I decided, hey, I'm gonna give it a try and see what all the hype is all about. So I bought it, picked up my copy, took it home, popped it in, and gave it a try. And I must say, I love the soundtrack. The soundtrack is excellent. I would appreciate the soundtrack more if I knew if I knew more about the Persona franchise. I mean, my brother and them were got this nostalgic feeling and stuff, how they remixed a couple of the songs and everything, and plus they watched the anime too, Persona 4 anime, so they appreciate every piece of the artwork, which I love the artwork too. Now I can say one thing about Arc System. Arc System really know how to get down with the hand-drawn sprites. These guys, I love their 2D sprites, their 2D animations, and the movements of the characters and stuff. That's something they never let me down on. So I really appreciate the artwork in that. As far as character selection, like I said, I haven't played any of the Persona games, so I really don't know much about any of the Persona characters. But I can say one thing: they do have a healthy size roster. If anything, Arc Systems always has not they never really start off with a big cast of characters. They normally start off with a good 16 or sometimes even 12 characters. To start off with a healthy roster. So more balance can be put into the characters. More depth as far as combos and stuff like that can be put into these 12 to 16 to 18 characters that they normally put in their games. So the roster's pretty healthy, nice size characters and everything. And as far as gameplay mechanics, they kind of went the simplistic route. I'm not really a fan of simplicity, or I'm more like a guy who a lot of complex elements in games, which there are complex elements in the Persona 4 Arena, which you gotta really dig deep into. But as far as buttons and is concerned, it's real simple. You got 4 buttons. You got 2 buttons. You got your light and heavy, or however you want to call it, for your character attack, and then you got light and heavy for your persona. So you have 2 buttons for your characters, and you got 2 persona buttons. And so they really limited down to those 4 buttons. And I can tell that Arc System was more so wasn't going to really looking to cater to the hardcore fighting fans out there, but they made sure they put elements in there for the hardcore fighter. This is more so for the Persona fans who really appreciate the Persona franchise and to get those players into it who don't really play fighters, but to get them into the game to really appreciate what they've done with, you know, with your beloved franchise. So I can see where they're going with that. But yeah, I'm not really a fan of simplistic controls. But after I got around that, there's a lot of depth into the game, and I really appreciate that. I still need more practice, and I really like, you know, challenge mode so I can get to learn the characters. Right now I use Labrice, the chick with the big axe. I don't use the boss one. I don't know why Arc System always put these crazy boss in the game and they make them a playable character. It's just outrageous or whatever. And plus, to me, I think it's a wasted slot to have 2 Labrices in there, a non-shadow one, and then put a shadow one in there. They could, even though I know it's for story or whatever like that, for story purposes, but I believe they should have just put the story, just left that character in just for story and replace it with another character, or, you know, for a hidden character. Oh, this is my cell phone. Sorry about that. But anyway, I haven't tried the story mode yet. I will get around to that. But with me, when it comes to fighting games, I like to open the game, get into it, go into the lab, find out what characters can do what, and from there decide what character I'm going to roll with. And so far, Labrice, and I can't remember the names offhand. And I like the girl with the fan. I like using her. And I like using the other girl who does a lot of those kicks. She has the green jacket, the short brown hair. Can't remember her name offhand, but I like using those 3 chicks in the game, because, you know me, I like using a lot of female characters in fighting games because they're fast, they're agile, and even though they don't have like a lot of stamina as far as their health and everything is concerned, but for some reason their combo potential with female characters I just like. But yeah, the 3 of those characters are pretty good, but right now I'm just going to focus on Labrice. But like I said about the story mode, I haven't even touched it yet. And I mean, the story mode, a lot of Persona fans are going to appreciate it, because like I said, they pretty much play the games and they play Persona 4, so a lot of people are going to be able to pick it up and know what the hell is going on as far as story wise. So I'm really not really familiar with the story. Hopefully they still made it enjoyable for non-Persona fans, or, you know, just people who never played it, period. So, but other than that, I like the game, and I want to know what you guys think about Persona 4. Is it good to you guys? What characters do y'all pick? Do you think it's worthy to even have a sequel, or, you know, DLC characters added to it? Let me know what you guys think about it. This pretty much wrap everything up. If you guys want to play me in Persona 4, if y'all want to destroy me or own me in the game, because I'm not really that good at it, but if you guys like to play MugenLord, just hit up my Xbox Live gamer tag, because that's right, I have it for the Xbox 360, but I will get it for the PS3 eventually. But if you guys want to hit me up on Xbox 360, my gamer tag is, that's right, MugenLord. That's pretty much it. This is MugenLord, signing off.